Kid Dog Trainer. It's time to teaching you how to teach your dog to give paw or shake. So I love teaching this trick to any dog because this is the most crowd pleasing trick ever. Because when people come over to your house, they say, does your dog know how to give paw? Or does your dog know how to shake? Now Rocky does. I speak dog and you can too if you just watch this video. So I'm here with my client's dog. My client sent over their dog and I'm be teaching the paw. When their dog can't use their mouth, they'll use their paw because their paw is basically their second way of getting stuff. So the second Rocky lifts up her paw a tiny bit, I'm rewarded because little bits of progress always is great when first teaching a trick. So step one in teaching your dog to give paw or shake is you're going to be putting a treat by your mouth, and when your dog can't use their mouth, they use their paw. So every little bit of progress I'm gonna reward. Yes, good girl. So if you saw that, she lifted her paw a tiny bit, but you're teaching paw, little bits of progress is great. Yes, paw, good girl. So that time she used her paw much more. In the beginning she did it a little, so that's much more progress. And this is great. So most dogs catch on to paw very quickly. It's the fastest and easiest trick to train your dog. Paw, yes, good girl. So again, she wants to get the treat in her mouth. And the only way to do that is using her paw if she can't use her mouth. Paw, yes, good girl. So now step two is I'm going to be doing the verbal cue. She's doing great at this. So I say the verbal cue after she does the thing that I like because I want the dog to know that lifting up her paw is good and I want her to do that when I tell her to. But if you do it before, your dog will not know what the paw will mean. Paw. Paw, yes, good girl. Another great paw that she did is good high up. Yes, good girl. So now I said it once before because she's doing pretty good with it. I want her to she's doing really good at it. What I love about teaching paw is dogs always use their paw, even when you don't teach them to use paw when they can't use their hand. So it's basically a reflex to them, which is great. Paw, yes, good girl. So I didn't release the treat until she left her paw for 3 seconds because I don't want paw on off. I want it for a longer amount of time. Paw, yes, good girl. Paw, yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Paw, 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 yes. Rewarding, not for tiny movements, because now she's doing better at it. I'm only rewarding for a nice big movement. Paw, yes. Paw, yes. Yes, paw. We got an ambidextrous here. Paw, yes. Paw, yes. Paw, yes. Paw, yes. We'll do this a couple more times, putting the treat in front of her mouth. And when she lifts up her paw, I'm going to reward her. And then soon, because she's getting very good at this, and she's lifting up her paw higher, I'm going to be just putting out my hand. Paw, yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Paw, yes, yes, paw, yes, yes. See that? A little bit. When I put my hand out, paw like that, a little bit, she put her hand on it. But because I'm teaching her, now I stop putting it in her face, I'm just putting my hand out like that. That's great. So that's step 3. So step 3 is I'm going to just put my hand out and not put the treat anymore, basically in her mouth, because would you always want to do that every time? No. Paw, yes, good girl. Good girl. That is amazing. The first real paw we got all day. I just put my hand out, she gave me paw. That that's what paw should look like. Thank you for watching, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you think Rocky did a great job, isn't she so cute? How can't you give this video a thumbs up? Make sure to check out the rest of my channel for more amazing and helpful YouTube videos. And thanks for watching!
I just picked up my dog in Chickadoo Paw. Thank you so much, Abby the Kid Dog Trainer.